We have discussed up to a singleton set. Next, we will study about subset. We are going to study about subset. What are subset that we are going to see? So, to understand a subset, to understand what is subset, we will consider first. We will see the definition. What is subset? So, subset is said between two sets. Okay. Let there be two set A and set B. Okay. Let there be two set A and set B. Now, if every element, if every element of A, that every element of A is also element of B. What have I said? If every element of A belongs to every belongs to the set B means जो भी element A में है वो already B में है ठीक है if every element of A is also element of B then in that case in that case A is the subset of B. Okay, this is the core meaning of subset. Okay, now if every element of A is also an element of B is also the element of B, then we can say that A is the subset of B. Okay. Now we will take an example. We will take an example. Let's say set A has element 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now set B has element 4, 1, 5, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Now set A has element 1, 2, and 3. Set B has element 4, 1, 5, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Now every element of A is also the element of B. Is that correct? Okay. See, set A has three elements that are 1, 2, and 3. These elements are also belong to set B. Okay. Where is that here? 1, 2, and 3. So every element of A is also the element of B. That means I can say that A is the subset of B. A is the subset of B. Okay. This is an example. So what we have seen here that every element of A is also the element of B. So we have said that A is the subset of B. But vice versa is not possible because you can see every element of B is not the element of A. Okay, every element of B is not the element of A because B has certain elements that are not in set A. Okay, so I cannot say that every element of B is element of A. I cannot say that. So that means B is not the subset of B is not the subset of A. Why B is not the subset of A? Because every element of B is not the element of A. Okay, because B has certain number of elements that is 4, 4, 5, 6. These elements do not belong to A, not in set A, whatever you can say. 4, 5, and 6 are not the element of set A. If ev- if there is a condition where set B has all the element in set A, then we can say B is the subset of A. But in this case, every element of B is not the element of A. Therefore, B is not the subset of A. This is how we say which set is a subset of which set. Okay. This is the main definition where we can judge which given set is a subset of another set. Okay. Now, now we will see a symbol for subset. So A is the subset of B. We can directly use a symbol. A is the subset of B. Okay. And B is not the subset of A. So B is not the subset of A. So it is just a symbol like this. It is like a C, but it's a symbol. Okay. It is like this. This is a symbol for subset. This is a symbol for subsets. Okay. This is a symbol for subset. Now, in general, we can say, in general terms, we can say, in general, we can say, if A is element of A, then then if A is the, or I can say, or I can say A is the subset of B, if and only if A belongs to A implies A belongs to B. Means every element of A should all every element of A should be element of B. Okay, this is the meaning of this generalization. Now, so I should write this. I should. Okay, wait. Let's just a second. Okay. Now we will see some terminology. First of all, let me find out. Let me find out subset of any set. Okay. Suppose you have given a set. Before that, I need to complete. I need to tell you some important points. Some important points. Okay, some important points. Some important points. Now, first point is first point is every set is a subset of itself. Every set is subset of itself. मतलब वो खुद ही का सबसेट है. हर एक सेट वो खुद ही का अपना सबसेट होगा. Okay? Let's say A is the subset of A. For example, A is the subset of itself. ठीक है? Set A अपना खुद ही का सबसेट होगा. Okay? Set A is the subset of itself. Next, next, null set is the subset of every set. Null set is the subset of every set. Null set is a subset of every set. Okay. Whatever set given to you, null set will be the subset of every set. Okay. Next point is if A is the subset of B, if A is the subset of B and B is the subset of A, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? A का सारा एलिमेंट B में है और B का सारा एलिमेंट A में है. तो इसका मतलब यही हुआ कि A and B are equal sets. This means that A and B both are equal sets. Okay? A and B are equal sets. Every element of A is in B and every element of B is in A. That is the meaning of subset. Okay. Now in that case, we can say A is equal to B. So these are important points to consider in subset. Next, we will write subset of. Next, we will see how to find out number of subsets. Possible how to find out total number of subsets. Okay. For that, we will take an example. Uh, let me say. Uh, let me say that a set is given to you. Let's say set A is given to you. That has set A is given to you. That has element 1, 2. Okay. We have to write all the subsets. Okay. First of all, in from the important point, we have written that null set is a subset of every set. This point, null set is a subset of every set. Means one of the subset for this set is null set. Okay. Now we can write another set that has only one element 1. Now this is a set which is a subset of set A. Why? Because every element of this set is in A. Okay. All the element of this set are already in A. So this set is a subset of A. Okay. Now similarly we can write a set that has element only 2. This is also the subset of this set because it has every element of this has in this set. Okay. Similarly, I can write set that has element 1 comma 2, 1 and 2. So this set is also a subset of this set A because every element of A is in set A. Means every element of this set is in set A. Okay. So these are the four possible subsets. There cannot be there cannot be more than these four subsets. Okay. So these are possible subsets actually. These are possible subsets. So number of subsets can be formed. Number of not subset, subset. Number of subset four if set has two element. If set has two element, then number of subset is four. Now we will take another case where set has three element. Okay, sorry, set has three elements. Now, if set has three element, how many subsets we can write? First will be null set. Okay. Then we can write set has only one element one. Then so there are three possible cases where set has only one element. Then we can write another case one comma two. Then we can write one comma three. Then we can write two comma three. Then we can write one comma two comma three. Okay. All these are possible. This is a set, this is a set, this is a set. These all are sets, okay? And these all are subsets of this specific set that has only three elements, okay? Let me rewrite this. Let me say this is set B, okay? Now, set B has three elements, and these are all possible subsets. No more than this can be subset, okay? Now, we can see number of subset has increased. Number of subset Number of subset is now, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So number of subset is 8. So when number of element in the set is 3, if number of element in the set is 3, the number of subset is 8. Now we will move forward to another case where set has 4 elements. Set has 4 elements. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now null set, then set with single elements, then set with two elements. These are all possible subsets, okay? No more than this can be formed. These are all subsets. What have I done here? Now you can see first I have taken null set, then I have taken all the sets that has one element, then I have taken all the sets that has two elements, then I have taken all the sets that has three elements, and finally a set that can have four elements. Okay, so this is as per the important point null set, null set, and every set is a subset of itself. So that is why in all the three cases, I have taken that whatever the set is there, I have taken that one at the last, okay? Because this is exactly equal. So this will be the subset of this set, okay? Because this is itself. This is the itself of this set, okay? Now, how many subsets I have written here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, there are some missing subsets, okay? Okay, 1 comma 2 I have taken, 2 comma 3 I have taken, 2 comma 3 taken, 3 comma 4, okay, 3 comma 4 not taken, okay? So I have not considered 3 comma 4. Okay, that was my mistake. I have not considered 3 comma 4. I have considered 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, okay? Then 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. Then I should have taken 3 comma 4. Okay, I missed 3 comma 4. I have missed 3 comma 4. Then one more is missing, I think. I will tell you how to check, okay? Now, see, one more is missing. Uh, 1, 2, 3. I have taken 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. I have taken 1, 3, 4. I have taken 1, 3, 4. I have, so the missing is 1, 2, 4. This one was missing, okay? If you count it now, there will be 16 subsets. There will be 16 subsets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Total number of subset now is 16. Total number of subset is now 16. These all are subsets. These all are subsets when set has 4 elements. So it won't number of subset won't be changing. Okay. If set has fixed number of elements, that is 4 elements, number of subset will be 16. Okay, whatever be the element. Okay, it does not depend upon the elements. It depends upon number of element it has. Okay. Similarly, if a set has 3 elements, number of subset will be 8. If a set has 2 elements, number of subset will be 4. Now, if a set has one element, if a set has only one element, the subset will be 2. The subset will be 2. One will be null set, another will be the set itself. So number of subsets will be 2. Number of subset equal to 2. So as I told you, as I said earlier, that number of subset depends upon number of element in the set. It does not depend upon what are the elements in the set. Okay, it only depends upon number of element present in the set. So how we can formulate this? So you can see here, if I have number of element 1, I have uh, I have got that number of subset is 2. When number of element is 2, number of subset was 4. When number of element was when number of element was 3, I have got number of subset 8. When number of element was 4, I have got number of subset 16. So there is a pattern following here. So I can say this is 2 power 1, and I can say this is 2 power 2. Okay. So I have written in place of 2, 2 power 1, and I have written 4 as 2 power 2. And similarly, I can write 8 as 2 power 3. And similarly, I can write 16 as 2 power 4. So So you can see a pattern here. So this is basically number of element in the set. Okay, and this is basically number of element in the set. This is basically number of element in the set. Okay, and this is basically number of element in the set. So we can formulate that if number of element in the set is n. For example, number of element in the set, let's say p. Number of element in any set is p. Then we can write that number of subset. We can write that number of subset will be 2 power p. Okay, this is the formula for number of subsets for any set given p number of elements. Given that it has p number of element. If a set has p number of element, if a set has p number of element, the number of subset will be 2 power p. Okay. So I have discussed here subset. I have discussed in this lecture what I have discussed. I have discussed what is a subset, when we can say a set is a subset of another set, when every element of a set is present in another set. Okay. If every element of set A is the element of set B, then we can say A is the subset of B. So in a general form, we can write in this way, and we can use the symbol. It looks similar to C, but it is not exactly C. Okay, this is how symbol looks like. I have written here. This is how symbol. This is how symbol looks like. Okay, so A is the subset of B if and only if every element of A is also element of B. Okay, so I have taken some example. I have taken some examples. Set A has element 1, 2, and 3. Set B has some other elements. Then I have shown here that every element of A belong to set B. So so we can write that A is the subset of B. But B is the not subset of A because every element of B is not present in A. So we cannot write B is the subset of A. We have to write B is not the subset of A. Symbolically, we can represent this way. We can represent it this way. Okay. Now we have discussed some important point that every set will be subset of itself. First point, वो हर एक set वो खुद ही का subset होने वाला रहेगा, means खुद ही का subset रहेगा, and null set will be subset of every set. Then we were discussing that if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, then we can say A is equals to B. Okay, so you can take an example here. Now you can take a pretty good example. Let A has element 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have to fulfill these two conditions. These two conditions. Okay, then we will get automatically this condition. So if we fulfill these two conditions, by default we will get this condition. So let's say B has element 2 comma 1, 1 comma 2. You can write 1 comma 2. You can write 1 comma 2 because we have to fulfill both condition. Okay. A is the subset of B means all the element of A is present in B. B is the subset of A means all the element of B present in A. Yes or no? So we have to, by default, we have to consider same element. So by the definition, we get A equals to B. Okay. So we need not to write this. Now I have taken pretty good examples to find out the number of subset, how many subset we can form if an element if number of element is known to you. So first example I have taken where number of element is 1. I have got number of subset as 2. Number of element was 2, number of subset was 4. When number of element is 3, number of subset was 8. When number of element was 4, number of subset was 16. Okay. So we have formulated that 2 can be written as 2 power 1, 4 can be written as 2 power 2, 8 can be written as 2 power 3, 16 can be written as 2 power 4. And we have formulated if number of element of a set is given to you, number of element of set, let it be p. So total number of subset will be 2 power p. Okay. So we will further discuss. There's a little bit more discussion left out. So we will further discuss in our next uh, lecture. Okay. So that's it for this video. Thank you.